Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the TV show Shipping Wars in this video. Shipping Wars is a show in which average, everyday people like me and you want something shipped from your location to another location within the United States within a certain amount of time. And then average, everyday people like me and you come pick it up with our trucks and trailers, or trucks and enclosed trailers, and they deliver it for a fee. But basically they do it through uship.com, and uship.com is a site in which, for example, you can say I need a motorcycle shipped, and then say you put in the weight of the motorcycle, and you put in like the dimensions of the motorcycle, and then like freight haulers will and say, yeah, I put the listing say on the 1st, and say I need it picked up on the 7th at this time, and then I need it dropped off no later than this date. And then people bid on your name, see, and they'll try to be the cheapest. So for example, if the bidding starts out, say $1,000 for something, say a motorcycle, might go on to say $500 after all the bidding war is done. But these freight shippers are high. You get top dollar for them shipments, and they'll go down to eventually go down to the bottom dollar as low as they can go. We'll still in their time be worth something, and also you want to make a profit after paying for gas and stuff like that. And these freight shippers, obviously, they get multiple stuff. For example, if they're shipping something that say they're going to get $1,000 for, say they can ship a motorcycle on the back of their truck, ship it free, or drop it off at someone at a location, drop it off, a motorcycle, divert it, and it's on their route, say, to divert, they drive like a few extra miles or to pick that item up. Then they'll drive a few extra miles to drop that item off, or make a kind of change in their plan route to pick that item up, and then make more money driving just a few extra, just driving like maybe say an extra 100 miles to deliver that thing, and make like say $500 more. Instead of only making $1,000, they might make $1,500 for that trip. And it really wasn't super ton out of their way. And the only things they show in this show for shipping is they only show like the interesting stuff. And then sometimes they do show like these people picking up like average everyday items. Like they show like the unique items, like the one-of-a-kind items, like the rare items. They do show like motorcycles being shipped, like animals being shipped, free, like where someone would like ship it, and then freight, and then like one time they shipped a horse, I think it was, or some animal, and then the person dropped off at like a farm or something. Someone can she paid someone to take care of the animal at night. She was sleeping. And then there's sometimes where they ship. There's sometimes where like they show like them shipping like average everyday items, but like motorcycles, but they only show them they're picking up on the run. If they're picking up while on the way to deliver like a unique item, say it's on the way to deliver a unique item, you can pick up say a motorcycle. They'll show it in the show. They'll make mention of it, but they won't do like a ton of time on that I am. Spend the most of my time on unique games. But I mean, that show's pretty exciting, pretty interesting. It's kind of interesting, like the unique items they find to ship. They like want to ship. And then sometimes they do have like a group of like 5, like so many shippers. They ship on the same stuff. They bid on the same names. But and the auctions do kind of seem set up. Like in the beginning of the show, they do show like the stuff they're gonna ship in that 30-minute episode. But it does kind of seem like a little scripted. Those ones do, unless they find something on like the route. Then it doesn't really seem like scripted. But if like the stuff being kind of seems scripted because they're all bidding on like the same exact shipment, and they're trying to go as low as they can. Sometimes they try to screw over like the new guys or like the people who want to have like razor thin margins or not will ship stuff for like cheaper because they need to get their name out there in the shipping game. So sometimes the big guys try to screw little people over, and if they win, they win. And if they screw over the other person, they'll screw the other person, not win it, and hope the other person doesn't make much on them or loses a little bit even. So the show's kind of exciting because, like I said, you pick up unique items. But then it seems kind of a set up like the auctions do, or the drama. It seems like they mostly get along with each other, but they don't like really like work together or nothing like that. They're just like on their own, like really like, you know what I'm saying? It seems like they like each other, and they also do commentary and like other people's like pickups, like how they like ship stuff, in like their truck, do like commentary or like that, like they watch the episode, and then they'll add like their own bits of commentary on the episode into the show. If the editors found something they said about or interesting they said about the episode, we'll add that in to it, like stretch out the episode. It's an okay show. It's not really the greatest show out there, but it's an okay show. It's interesting to see what they found, and but it's kind of a little action seem like a little fake, and like they stretch out the show with that little tidbits of stuff, which the show's like a half hour long, but the show would probably be like they could probably get more stuff in, but the show would be like probably like 15 minutes if they didn't show that. They probably have like an extra couple minutes, so like at least 2-3 minutes of that commentary, probably like everything. So probably 20 minutes episodes. They're probably like 17-minute episodes. So they could also show like a little bit more driving or a little bit more a little bit more shipping. You know what I mean? And then it seemed that like you ship on their website, you don't pay in cash, you pay in card beforehand, but you always get paid in cash on like the shipment, because I thought I was gonna have to ship rate that more to like this like 6 months ago, but I didn't. So I've had to pay up front for it, and I had to buy a freight shipping, and I've had to pay the company front. Pay the company after them, shipper after the buyer pay for the freight. So a little more stuff in that regard, but because they get paid in cash instead of paying card. Some shipments they probably do. They don't probably show all the shipments they get on camera, but certain ones they do. It would probably seem like they're a little set up, but that's all they that's like all these shows, But as is, I give it probably probably give that show out 7 out of 10. So, 6, 9, take care. It's good for what it is. So it's not the greatest show there, but it's good for what it is. So take care.